Akesha Smith. Question 1. When I was designing my magazine, I had certain magazines in my head that I wanted my magazine to compare to. For example, I looked at R&B magazine, Vibe, and Jet. I looked at these different magazines for a number of reasons, like Vibe is a very successful magazine and targets a large amount of urban pop and hip and R&B people. I looked at Jet magazine because the layout of all the magazines was near enough how I wanted mine to look. It had very nice simple settings, which is what I was going for. I looked at R&B magazine because I was analyzing the types of the shots they used for their magazine, and it was mainly medium shots. So I figured that I would also make my image on the cover of my magazine a medium shot as well. Overall, I think my magazine is more similar to Jet because of the way I've laid it out and its overall appearance. My magazine follows the genre of R&B because of the clothes she wears and how she poses in the photos. I say these things because I think the clothes and her outer appearance is a key thing. It shows the audience what she's about. Also, the way she poses makes me think it's R&B because she looks very confident, and I believe that she fits the role of an R&B artist. For my cover page, I chose that photo because it was a good medium shot, and from my planning and research, I knew I wanted a medium shot. Another reason why I chose that shot because I believe that it was a good strong photo to put as the cover. I believe that the photo would catch the attention of my targeted audience. I was also hoping that this image would attract women and would give them a certain power towards themselves. I wanted the front cover to be strong and dominant so that it would attract their attention. The image of the contents page is a long shot. You may notice that the clothes in the cover and contents page are the same. I've done this because firstly, because the cover page is a close-up medium shot, you can't actually see what she's wearing. Therefore, I thought that I might as well keep the outfit the same, but change the shot from a close-up / medium shot to a long shot so that her outfit could be seen. Secondly, I chose this photo because in this image, she looks, in my opinion, quite sweet and innocent. It contrasts with the cover page, where she looks very confident and strong, and in this image, she looks nice and sweet. This was to portray to the audience that she is a very strong and independent new artist, but she also has a nice and sweet innocent side to her as well. I was hoping that by doing this it would appeal to the audience better because the images are saying that yes, she is a new pretty independent artist, however she is strong and determined to get to the top. With the double page spread photo, I tried to make it mix in with the photos from the cover page and the double page spread. With the double page spread photo, I tried to mix it in with the photos from the cover page and the contents page. I wanted my artist to look sweet and innocent, but also very confident in what she wanted and what she was doing at the same time. I think the caption that I have next to the photo also helps bring out her confidence. It says, "Beyonce is the best diva we have seen in our time. ... I want to be the best diva, full stop." And I wrote that in capitals. My artist in my magazine is a black female. I chose to do a black female because I'm doing the genre R&B, and not to be stereotypical, but most R&B singers are black and, in my opinion, mostly female. I felt that the genre would appeal to a wider audience because by using a black female, it would also intrigue the audience because people would automatically think that yes, this must be a girl that can sing good. I done all my photography in the studio because it was a very professional vibe, and I think that she would be taken more seriously. Also, by doing the photography in the studio, in my opinion, it fits with the way that she is. I believe that if I had done it off-site, then she wouldn't fit in as well. When you look at her, she looks like a very sophisticated, mature black female who wants to make it to the top. If I had done the shot off-site, in my opinion, she wouldn't fit in. So, overall, I think that she addresses the audience very well and in different ways through her shots and the little captions that I put in. Question 7. Audiences for our magazine that we would hope to attract is from 16 to 21. So it's basically old teens, young adult. We decided this because firstly, because of the music we are presenting. Most teens / young adults are more into the new R&B that comes out than the older generation. We also based our audience around them because we would get a wider audience platform, meaning more are likely to look at the magazine and take interest. The music taste of the magazine is based entirely on R&B. We chose this again because R&B seems to be the most popular genre with the targeted audience for us. The social class of our music magazine, I would say, is quite relaxed and an informal piece. Due to our set audience, there was no need to design the magazine in such a formal way because of the people who would be reading. However, the magazine would be set in a way so that all social classes could read it if they wanted to. For this magazine, gender doesn't matter. You could be male or female to read our magazine. Your ethnicity also wouldn't cause a problem because we don't racially state that this is a one-on-one culture/ethnic magazine. It is multicultural. Question 5. On the cover page, I took a medium shot of my model, so the detail in the clothing is not in depth. However, even though the outfit on the cover may lack in glam and looks very plain, it still has a very classy style to it. It's plain but nice. It sort of sends out a message to women that you can look good and not have to wear really glamorous clothing. So in a way, I do believe that what she's wearing would attract an audience. Also, the way she is standing as well. The way she stands and the pose she is in really helps make the cover, in my opinion, stronger. She looks very confident in what she's wearing and what she has to offer the audience. The contents page gives you a full view of the outfit she was wearing for the cover page. And like I said, it's plain but still stylish. In the double page spread, her clothing again is very simple. I think the outfits portray her character because she's a new upcoming artist, so her clothing to start off with would be simple but nice. Overall, I wouldn't say she's a seductive young female. Yes, she's young, but not seductive, because that's how I wanted to portray her. I believe that by making it seductive, I wouldn't get the whole of my targeted audience, and I would only get a certain percentage of the audience I wanted. The use of fonts throughout the magazine is nice and bold with bright colours so it can be seen and stand out from the rest. There is no slang in the magazine, even though the magazine is aimed at young adults. However, I do believe that it's because I've aimed it at young adults, there is a more sense of maturity, therefore the slang is not used. Question 6. We use Twitter to reach out to the audience quicker and easier. Also, it reaches out to a varied audiences so we can have a large scale of people looking at what we have done and getting their feedback/comments. We also use Wix, the website. This was because, again, like Twitter, it reaches out to different audiences and goes live straight away so everyone can look at it. Also, like Twitter, it is easy to access and has many different features on there to help boost the website to make it look more appealing. The skills I've picked up during this, like how to use color schemes, manipulate images, and how to make columns in InDesign, and which has helped me in my product. Question 7. During the preliminary task, I learned new skills on InDesign and Photoshop, which then helps me with my actual project to make my pieces that bit better. For example, using the layers on Photoshop, the unique tools in InDesign, etc. I also learned how to work a camera. I realized the difficulty of this due to the different angle shots and lighting. I made sure that I had a lot of practice, therefore when I got to my final magazine, I was more comfortable in using the studio and the studio lighting and all the tools on the computer. The end. Thank you for listening.